Hey you, do you enjoy real-time strategy? Do you enjoy Warhammer 40K? And do you want to play Warhammer 40K but not completely nuke your bank account? Well, I have a solution for you! Allow me to introduce to you Warhammer 40K Dawn of War Definitive Edition. Boy, that is a mouthful.
That's what she said.
Dawn of War Definitive Edition is a modern remaster slash update slash remake slash cool thingy that is an update to the game that was made over 20 years ago. And, well, yeah, it's Dawn of War and it's still fun, just updated for the modern day. And now it has every single thing that was released for Dawn of War rolled into one package, which means you get quite a lot to play with. Let's go over it. This means you have the classic choice of 9 factions in total to start from. We have the only faction anyone knows from Warhammer, the only faction everyone knows from Warhammer, just edgier, sex pests, even bigger sex pests, Gun the Faction, the British, Terminators but cooler, the Catholic Church, and last but not least, and my personal favorite, the Giga Chad Guard. All of this is joined by a crap ton of skirmish and multiplayer maps, 4 future-length campaigns, and just a whole lot of replayability, all wrapped up in a package that is only $30, which these days is basically a steal. But as with any remaster, let's talk about the stuff that has changed, mainly the visuals. And yeah, it really looks a lot better. Not really much to say on this one. It is held back by the fact that the game is a 3D game that is over 2 decades old, but with what they have, they did a really good job at updating the visuals. All the factions still have their distinct looks, but are just, well, brushed up and made to look better. Metal is shinier, bits are more scratched, and heck, the human faces actually look like human instead of melted plastic. I'm not really sure what else to say on this. The game looks good. It's not anything groundbreaking, and yeah, it shows the limitations of what they had to work with, but it still looks pretty good. The only thing I could see people having a problem with is the way the models look. Instead of the hyper-realistic style that we are now used to in modern 40K games, Dawn of War literally took the classic 40K models of the squat humans and kind of funny-shaped creatures and went, hey, what if we'd made these move? And that's exactly what they look like. They look just like the regular 40K models, just animated. And I'm honestly 100% okay with that. It gives it a classic and nostalgic style that I really enjoy, but I can see some people having issues with. Another thing is, when you play the campaign, yeah, the cutscenes very much are dated. There's nothing fancy about them, and it is very much a style of using the in-game models to run around and talk. It is very indicative of older real-time strategy titles. However, the thing that makes Dawn of War so good and really doesn't make you care about that is how phenomenal the voice acting is, especially for a game that was made by a grand total of 30 people when it first came out. Just take a listen to some of these lines and how into it the actors get.
Brother Captain, the Colonel wishes an audience with you.
Thank you, Isidore.
My lord, my Tartarus 37th Imperial Guard Regiment stand ready to serve you in protecting the city. They wish to make amends for...
They will have many opportunities to prove themselves warriors worthy of the Emperor. The Blood Ravens are leaving the city. Its protection is in your hands.
I will ready my men. May I ask what your next course of action is?
Orcs only respect strength. I intend to show them that we have it in ample supply.
And I couldn't forget about mentioning the gloriousness that is the voice of Gabriel Angelos. I mean, seriously, I could listen to this guy read off a shopping list or a phone book. Just listen.
War Journal of Captain Gabriel Angelos. The situation on the planet Tartarus is grim. While the Blood Ravens crushed the main Orc offensive at the spaceport, the bulk of their force is not engaged. They gather in the wilderness, awaiting a critical mass of bodies that will overwhelm the Imperial forces in a green wave of death and destruction.
I want my Gabriel Angelos ASMR channel now. Not really much to say on this overall, just like I reviewed Oblivion Remastered, because that's exactly what this game is. A remaster of a game that already is good, and now it's better. The pathfinding of the units has been made better, the AI has been improved, and the new 64-bit engine works really well. Honestly, yeah, the only things I have to say that are downsides are there's way that the game does show its age, and that is really something that can't be avoided, and doesn't hold up a lot to some modern titles mechanics-wise. But again, that's because this is a game that's over 2 decades old. With all that being said, though, this is another example of a remaster that does exactly what it should. Keep the game as its classic style, both art and gameplay-wise, just brush it up a little bit and update it for modern specs. And it does it perfectly. If I had to give a rating for it, even with the negatives and the fact that, yeah, the age is something you have to take into account, it is still an 8.5 out of 10. And for $30, this is a fantastic package because you get quite a lot to do in it. Not only that, with the most recent announcement that Dawn of War 4 is on the way, and apparently it is going back to the classic style of Dawn of War, this just makes me really happy to see that RTS games, even though the genre is not as popular anymore, have still found a way to kick around and stay, well, relevant. That makes the strategy brain in me happy. So, yeah. If you want to get the game, go for it. It's actually one of those things I can say, buy it at its full price. I also almost forgot to mention the fact that if you're one of the people like me and had the anniversary edition of the original Dawn of War, you get I think it's a 30% or something discount. Either way, you just get a discount of an already cheaper title, which makes it easier to purchase. Really don't have anything to complain about that. It's a great game. Get it, especially if you're a 40K fan, because Dawn of War is probably one of the best 40K games out there. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my review / rambling / random words that I put together to make it sound like I can speak a coherent sentence in a review. And I'm working on the main video right now. That one might take a little bit because I'm expecting it to be a big one. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Y'all are awesome. Y'all stay awesome. And y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.